Welcome back if you happen to be returning. Today I want to draw some little axolotls. They're just funny little creatures, and I don't know. I think they'd be fun to draw and try to draw an actual living creature. I know my Halloween thing, I tried drawing cats and that didn't go well. I am not going to add color to these, but I think axolotls shouldn't be too difficult to draw because they're just little guys. And I do have axolotls in my life. If I get a house, they'll become mine. But for now, they are my parents. And they're cute. They're just as cute as the internet makes them look. So, but they are a little pricey if you want to take proper care of them. They need coolers, like a fancy tank refrigeration system. My family has that, so they have a nice cooler, and they get the nice cold water they need, and they are adorable. We got lucky. They're all the same gender. We don't know what that gender is. Honestly, I think they're females, but I refer to them all as him. He, hims. I don't think they care. He's a happy little guy. And they just make great pets. You're not going to interact with them as much as, say, a cat, dog, rabbit, hamster. But, oh my gosh, they are just so cute. And they eat each other. So if you get multiple, make sure they're all the same gender. And be prepared for them to be missing limbs. Right now, one of my stepmoms I've been referring to as Stubby. Because he is stubby. He is missing a leg. It's fine though. If you do not know, axolotls can regrow limbs as many times as it takes for them to stop eating each other. They're very durable animals. The smaller of the three, we named him Bungie. Well, I named him Bungie. When he was really little, we had to keep him in a separate tank from the other two, and my stepmom was cleaning his little tank, and she was transferring him into a temporary container for safekeeping to keep him from, getting sucked into the little cleaning siphon thing, and she dropped him right onto the floor. I wasn't there for this, but apparently he went splat. And I'm talking splat, flat on the floor. But it's okay, he doesn't have bones. Or they don't really have bones. And he's fine. I mean, he's still probably the most intelligent and most competent of the three. He can swim to the top of the tank the most effectively out of the three. He is the best at catching pellets, which doesn't say much. You can find clips of axolotls getting hit in the face with their food all the time. And it's funny. That is true. They absolutely do that. I highly recommend getting them in a bigger enclosure than they need, because they always, with exotic pets, they'll give you a rough size, but never. You can always go bigger, but don't go smaller. little pudgy little legs. How many toes? Oh, it's not realistic drawings, so we don't need the exact number of axolotl toes. Yeah, so axolotls are just fun little creatures. You may know them from Minecraft. I originally learned about them from Animal Crossing. We were talking about the, I thought he was a lion. In Wild World, he would teach you emotions to use. And I thought he was a lion, and I didn't realize that you had to press a button after talking to him to unlock the emotion, so I always thought my game froze. But yeah, no, he's an axolotl. And then in New Leaf, I believe he's a comedian, so you still get emotions from him. But not in the same way. You know, you could go to him and bring him fruit. He needs more toes. Just a little guy. I don't know if I should try to include. I have a bunch of axolotl images pulled up on my computer monitor to use as a reference, because there's no shame in using reference. If you're just starting out as an artist and want to know how to draw something, use a reference. That's how you get good. The previous videos, everything I did was off memory, but this time I decided to have references. I'm not really using them because I kind of know what axolotls look like. They're very derpy little creatures. I have an axolotl farm in Minecraft. I've been trying to get a blue one. I have so many of the other colors. How do you... they just draw him as lines. He deserves a line. He doesn't have... He looks pretty happy, actually. It's good for him. Yeah, I wonder what studying these guys will unearth, because they're really cancer resistant. They live to be like 20. They can regrow pretty much anything. Like, they lose a limb, no problem. My little bungee was, for a short period, the Monty Python Black Knight. He had no limbs. Poor guy. They ate his legs and his arms. He got better, which is good. But, oh man. Yeah, poor axolotls. Oh, their tails have little fins on them. At least that's what the drawings I'm seeing have. Actually, here's a little stripe here. Maybe we should thin the plumpness of their tails down. These guys are just fun little cute creatures. I love just strange looking creatures in general. I don't know what it is, but the funnier it looks, the more I'm gonna love it. And this little guy's body. I don't know where I'm going in this direction. This little guy. It's so funny watching them. They'll like go swim to the top of the tank and take a little gulp of water. And then, of course, they can't swim down gracefully most of the time. They just kind of sink back down and they crash into whatever that's in their way. It is hilarious. And when they eat worms, it's so cute. They will grab it and start thrashing around like full-on Animal Planet. Which I find adorable. This guy's a little chunky, but that's okay. I'd rather have him chunky than underweight. Okay, I completely did not do this guy's tail well. I'm sorry, my friend. Sometimes it helps just to redraw a detail. That was a terrible little foot. This guy is not cooperating with being drawn. I don't know what I did to anger him. I think it's because his head is too high up. He has to kind of look like his head is just kind of there. Yeah. I just love little animals. Though, don't tell the reptilian overlords that I like amphibians. I think they would severely punish me. They're currently sleeping. It's okay. We're safe. I fed them a good meal last night, so they should be content. You know, I'm going to probably end up revisiting some of these drawing topics in like however many years, We're going to see how much I improved my drawing. And I've got a special planned in February for the Monty. He is one of the reptilian overlords. I'm going to draw the reptilian overlords for his birthday. I can't believe it. He's going to be 6. I've managed to keep him alive for 6 years. Incredible. Now this one's going to be kind of ball-shaped. I was going to do 3, but this corner seems a bit lonely, so. And this guy's head seems a bit too round. That's better. He's kind of in a dragapult position. If you know, you know what a dragapult is. You little legs. It's so weird not putting my face deep in the art. Handsome little guys, though. They can't really bend their toes, from what I understand. They can kind of bend their legs a little. They're not exactly the most nimble creatures. It was funny, we were showing them off, and my stepmom goes, "Oh, these guys swim fast only if you touch them." And she reached into the tank to like poke them and to see if they'd move quickly. They just kind of sat there and like accepted being touched. And she's like, "Seriously? I'm trying to prove a point." It was so funny. And every time, they're such a conversation starter because they just look so funny. I love funny little creatures. This guy's more of a sketch, but bold up his lines a little bit. Super cute. Well, I mean, they're axolotls, and they're not my best work, but I just wanted to do some quick sketches and doodles to see if I could draw them, and I kind of can, kind of can't. But this is, I think, a good start to drawing axolotls. So I will revisit this topic in the future once I get my art style and drawing more nailed down. Well, I hope you enjoyed some rambling and drawing some little guys, and have a good one.